Hey and welcome to another tutorial. Today I will show you how to create this cool looking Spotify logo inside Microsoft PowerPoint. So the left one is an image, the right one is the creation done in Microsoft PowerPoint. So let's get started. I will start in the blank presentation and I want to start by tracing those like a semicircles, those arcs. So for this one I will insert a new shape being the oval and I will draw it in a fairly big size, maybe like this. I will move it over one of those shapes and I will set the fill to be no fill this time. I want to make the outline a little bit bolder, so I will right click and select format shape, and in the line properties I will increase the width to maybe like, I don't know, 20 points. I will increase the transparency, maybe 20 is still not enough. Maybe I will use an even bigger number, I don't know, like maybe 30 points. Okay, and now I can try to somehow, change the shape in a way that kind of matches the, this top part of the logo, so the top arc. So I'll try to do the, resize the circle in a way that kind of matches at least as much as we can. So maybe like this. I'm pretty happy with this shape. Maybe I can still make it a little bit less wide from the right side, like this. Okay, this is probably as close as I can get in those in this 1 minute. Okay, so now I need to somehow crop this circle to only go, for this part. I can right click and select edit points and try to add a new point in here, but that will kind of, ruin everything. That's how you do it in Illustrator, but you cannot do it this way in PowerPoint because, as you can see, it kind of ruined everything. So another way how to do it would be to insert a new rectangle. So let's insert a new shape being the rectangle, which I will overlay like this. And maybe in order to better, imagine what will happen, I will set the fill to no fill, and I will set the line to be maybe only 2 point wide. So what I want to do is I want to position the rectangle over this circle in a way that it will crop this circle in this point and that point. And those points are important because once we increase the width of this line and add the rounded endings, we don't want to go all the way to the left and right side. We want to have a little bit of offset like this. So I will maybe move it more to the left, and this will maybe more to the right, but of course, it kind of depends. You have to have a lot of imagination to see how the rounding will be big. Okay, so I will zoom out and I will select both shapes and I will set merge shapes intersect. So we have the intersection, so this part is perfectly fine, but there is still those three lines which shouldn't be there. So I'll right click and select edit points, and I will click on this point and just hold the control key on my keyboard to delete this point. I can do the same in here, but if I do it this way, we still have this line which we don't want to have it. So I will just undo this last operation, right click for this point and select open path, which will open the path, get us 2 more points which I can easily delete. So now I have this line which should be almost matching the logo. So I will increase the width to maybe like 30 points as previously and set the cap type to be round. And voila, we have a very similar looking shape. So what I can do now is I can duplicate it one more time, resize it a little bit. I still have to set the different line width, and I will most likely increase the transparency just so I can see better. I will resize it holding the shift key on my keyboard so it kind of matches. I may still want to rotate it just a little bit, and I will decrease the line width to maybe like, I don't know, 25 points. That seems about right. Resize it just a little bit. Those small adjustments are usually pretty hard. I can select this size and position and try to rotate it in here. That will be probably easier for me. Then I will duplicate it one more time, and of course set the different line width to maybe like 20 points this time. Make it a little bit smaller, and I will most likely just keep the rotation to 0 degrees this time. Okay, I'm very happy with the result. So the only missing piece is the outer green circle. So I'll insert a new shape being the oval, and I will draw it with the shift key being pressed just so it's a circle, not an oval. I will somehow try to set the same size. So I will set the transparency for the fill just so I can see it better, like this. Okay, this seems about right. I will zoom out as much as I can, show the selection pane, and select all those shapes, move them to the right side. Of course, the oval should be below all the other ones, so I'll just move them below the other ones. I will move the image to the left side, and I will just set the right fill and outline colors. So the background should have the green fill, so I will use this eyedropper tool to sample the green one, no outline, and those three shapes in the middle should have the outline set to white color, so I will use the eyedropper tool and set it to white color. And that's it. That's how you create the Spotify logo in Microsoft PowerPoint in almost no time. Thanks for watching.